Kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be answering one of my student and a friend's question. It's from Jan, my friend from Czech Republic, and he's our enişte, by the way, not mine. He's learning Turkish for his girlfriend. He asked me to talk about de, da, den and dan. But before, I want to talk about another hal eki, as we call them, and it is I. So yeah, let's get started. Before I start, I want to talk about something. So, a month ago, I would sit on this desk and I would solve mock exams. As most of you know, in Turkey, we have to take a certain exam to be able to get in college, and I was getting prepared for one, and I would have mock exams in the morning, and the section I started first was Turkish. And while solving the Turkish questions, my mind would be busy thinking like, I want to start my own channel and teach people Turkish, not solve Turkish questions. So I'm finally making my dream come true right now. So let's get started. So today's topic, and our first topic, is hal ekleri. Let's talk about the nouns here. Hal means condition of something. Hal. In Turkish we have a sentence, an idiom. It is halini, hatırını sormak. To ask how someone is doing. Hal means condition, hali, someone's condition. We will learn about this today. Let's get back to the sentence later. Just know that this means this, okay? So ek means suffix. Lar is the plural suffix, and this is basically it's, meaning ek of hal. So this is kind of like of. It lets us know about that it refers to it's. Not mine, not yours, but it's. Alright? So this is it. So today we're going to talk about the first hal eki, which is belirtme. Hal eki. We know what hal eki is. It is condition suffix, as you know. Let's talk about this one. Belirmek means to appear. Belirtmek means to show, to indicate. And me just turns verbs into nouns, like showing haleki, indicating haleki. And another name for it is accusative case, as they call it here, if you want to look more into it on the internet. I care about this Turkish version more. So belirtme. So why did we call it belirtme? I'm going to ask you to think about an apple. Okay? One might think about a yellow apple, a green apple, or a red apple. I didn't talk about a specific apple. But if I tell you to think about the apple, you're like, what apple, Sarah? Like, you mean the apple that makes iPhones or what? What apple? So this haleki is basically the, alright? And it is simple, not the, but I. U, and U. As you see here, I put them here. If this was a Turkish name, we would add apple, l. But how did I know that I would add U out of these four? So let's learn it. It's basically the base of Turkish. It's the vowel harmony rule. Yes. So there is only one thing we do here. It's check the final vowel of the word. Alright, let's do apple. How do we pronounce it in Turkish? It's basically like apple. Apple. So we check the final vowel, it's U. Here are our vowels, all of them. So apple, we check the final vowel is U, and I go to U and see that I have to use U. So I said epılı. Alright? Before we do examples, let me teach you what to use. And I think it's not that hard to guess which one to use. I think you can also guess it. Like I see an here, so I know that I should place it right here. So if the final vowel is a or I have to use to say d. And here you, we say u in Turkish. Here is o and u, and I see a u here, so I think like, oh, this might belong here. So I put it right here. I'm sorry for the OCD people. I'm not very organized. All right. So E. Oh, I can't put it here, right? So I see an E here, and I put it here. The English E, the Turkish E, E and E. If the last vowel of our word is E or E, I have to put an E to say D. And here is Ö and U. Yeah, since this is the last one, this belongs here, but it's not that hard to guess because it has dots that look like, that makes them look like faces. So, okay. So this is going to be staying here for the rest of the lesson. Let's go. Let's say...
2,000 years later.
Kalem. Pencil. Oh. How creative I am. I saw a pencil on my hand and I'm like, let's give this as an example. So kalem. This is pencil, by the way. We want to say the pencil. What I have to do is to check the final vowel. Here we have two vowels. This is the final vowel. Here it's E. I go to E and I see an E here, so just saying kalemi is more than enough to say the pencil. Now I'm going to give an example that's a bit complicated, but don't worry. Çiçek. It means flower. So I check the final vowel. There are again two vowels and here is E. I go to E and I find an E here. I go to E and I find an E. This is going to be confusing. So I put an E here and it becomes çiçeği. Why?
Why?
Why? We will learn about it, okay?
Sure.
Alright, another thing we have to learn is something interesting. It is araba, means car. So, I check the final vowel. Oh, there are three vowels and they all are A. So I go to A and I see an U here and I put an U. But it becomes araba y. Why? Why did these happen? Now we're going to talk about this. Alright.